Welcome back, everybody. Today we're out here again on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and what I want to do today is just kind of do a little tribute to Tina Turner. She just passed away about a day ago, and so without further ado, let's go do that. Heading up to the Tina Turner Star right now. Looks like there's a lot of people around it right now. A lot of flowers. Yeah, news. Also the news.
The Tina Turner tributes today, from Oprah to Angela Bassett to Beyonce, who famously rocked with her idol at the Grammys.
Just do one cold one off the top, so without that the movement.
Oh, okay.
Because it's the open.
Okay. Tina Turner tributes today, from Oprah to Angela Bassett to Beyonce, who famously rocked with her idol at the Grammys.
Cool.
Okay, and then there's one more. This is a toss for Lily. Yep. Tina got to start recognizing it.
I've always loved Tina Turner. I think she's always had a really great voice. When she came out in one of the most anticipated movies for me, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. And I'll always remember that because that's my favorite Tina Turner role of all times. And that song always gets stuck in my head. We don't need another hero. I'm not going to sing. I'll spare you guys. It's a little tough to get close to the star. I mean, obviously, this is just something that happened yesterday from the recording of this video. So, looks like there's another news team lined up after this one is finished. It's unfortunate that she passed away. She was 83 years old. And man, she had a long career in music, starting back in the 60s, actually back in the 50s, going into the 60s, and around the 60s is when she really hit it big with Ike Turner. And did you know that her real name was Mae Bullock? It wasn't until the 60s that she actually became Tina Turner. It was a name that Ike Turner gave her. And on a side note, did you know that Ike Turner actually copyrighted the name Tina Turner? And the reason why he did that is just in case something didn't work out, he can easily replace her. Strange. It's an interesting thing to know that Tina Turner was actually not the front woman of Ike's band when they first came out. And it wasn't until 1960 that she became the front singer. She became the front woman of the band. Now, Ike Turner's Kings of Rhythm started in 1957. They didn't really get the first hit until 1960. Now, around 1960, Ike Turner wrote a song that was originally supposed to be sung by Arthur Glassider. The song is called A Fool in Love. But when the time came to record the song, Arthur never showed up. Now, it was Tina Turner that suggested that she sing the song, and Ike Turner okayed the whole idea, thinking that he was just going to scratch it later and bring back in Arthur to finish up the song. Now, it was a record producer that heard the song later on, about a couple days later, with Tina Turner singing it, and he's the one that suggested that Tina Turner, from here on out, be the lead singer. Do you think that Greg's vlog show will ever be able to afford something like this? Now, it was 2 years later after A Fool in Love blew up that Ike and Tina Turner got married. Now, Ike and Tina were married between 62 and 78. They got a divorce in 78 due to the fact that Ike, well, he was pretty abusive, physically and mentally. Now, I have to give it to Tina Turner for walking away from the whole thing because of all the abusive behavior and just terrible beatings. She walked away from everything. So I just fact-checked myself. I think she may have left in 1977 and they were completely divorced in 1978. I think. Someone else fact-checked me on this. Something like that. But it must be noted that Tina Turner actually made one of the biggest comebacks of all time in rock history. When she came out with her album Private Dancer, Did you guys know that they restore the stars out here on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? I guess they do it quite often. That's what the star looks like before they lay down all the material. This is what the blocks look like before they lay down all the material. And they'll come out looking like this. So the star is for Milton Cross, and they said that this could take anywhere from 2 to 3 days to finish. So right now I'm up on View Park, and right behind this gate here is where Tina and Ike Turner lived, all while they were married. Now it has to be said that when Tina left Ike, she left everything. Now I believe Ike and Tina were in Florida, and Ike beat Tina for the last time, and it was the night that she was supposed to perform, but she never did because her face was so messed up. And that night she left in the middle of the night while Ike was asleep, went to a nearby hotel and ended up staying there for free because she didn't have any money, but they knew who she was and they knew what was going on, and the hotel was nice enough to let her stay. And she left everything. She left her comfortable home, her comfortable music job, and she never looked back. Around 1985 is when Tina met her love of her life, and she ended up marrying Erwin Botch, and she married him and ended up moving to Europe and spent most of her time over in different parts of Europe, and near the end of her life she was living in Switzerland. Well, you can see why they call it View Park. A little hazy out. It's a little easier to see in real life world here, but it's about as good as I can get it here on the camera. Rest in peace, Queen of Rock and Roll. How are you connected? How do you know her?
Okay, my parents, when they had their house in View Park, we lived up the street from Tina Turner, and I had the joy of playing with Ike Jr. and Ronnie, and I had a chance to meet Tina Turner, and it was just a beautiful person.
Right.
I really miss her, and that's why I brought my patient, because she loved Tina, and I will never forget the moment that I shared with her at her home. And she's just a beautiful person, loved people, and she's going to truly be missed. Going to be missed. That's why we had to come out and just show our support and love.
Right. And would you mind just saying your name, or is that something you...
Donnie Green.
Donnie Green.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Donnie Green.
Thank you.
As you can see, it's just such a touching moment. She just had so many loving fans, including me. So, just... It's quite the busy star today. It was getting really heartbreaking back there. Seeing people actually tearing up and stuff kind of gets you a little emotional, you know, and it's talking to other people about moments of Tina Turner's life. Whew, it gets to you. It just makes you realize that behind all the glitz and glamour, you know, there's a real person there. And I truly believe that Tina Turner was a really loving and caring person. Wow, look how much they got done. So I think that this needs to dry for 2 to 3 days before they can place the star inside. So interesting. Alright guys, a little bit of a somber one, but we made it. If you enjoyed this video, you out there in the computer, internet world, YouTube world, kind of hard to be jokey right now. Check that video out if you like this one. I'll see you over there. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.